we about to be Picasso. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty for those of you who do not know, and yes honey, we are about to get into this beat today. How I did this face, y'all, I'm so happy with the outcome of it. I'm gonna take y'all through step by step, so brace yourself, because listen, in true nature of life, we had a little bit of hiccups on the way, but guess what? The outcome. Y'all, I had to wait until they stopped doing lawn care to start this video because they had the lawn blowers out. But let's get started. The skin is skinning. Check my channel because I have skincare videos out to let you know what I've been doing, because it's been working for you, girl. So we're starting off with my fave, the Master Prime. I hope y'all like this lighting better. I like it so much. I had to like move my my desk around so we could get this situation popping. But I like it a lot. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness, y'all. So happy it is a Friday. I hope your day is going well wherever you are, honey. I am batch recording today. That's why I'm doing this face, and I'm going to hang out with some friends in the streets, because I love to be outside. I feel like I could use a little more, but we're gonna be inside the air conditioning, okay? Today. But something I am gonna do is I'll update you guys and give you like at the end of this video like timestamps of like what my face looks like and how it holds up like during the day. Because I'm hanging out with my friends at 6 p.m. It's 12:13 p.m. And then we have dinner reservations at 9 because we're doing an activity before. So we're starting off with the only summertime foundation I will ever use in my life. Like seriously, y'all, I'm not trying no new foundations until this winter, but it's the NYX King Style Well Step Super Matte. If you've never used this foundation, babes, and you're a sweaty girl, oily girl, I know it's getting low, but like there's some in here. Like trying to squeeze from the depths. I'm sorry if I'm not making eye contact, y'all, all throughout this video, but that is because your girl is using the camera as well as a mirror I have sitting over here to do this. That sounds disgusting. Sounds so yucky, and it got under my nail. We are just making messes today. So I'm grabbing my big foundation. I call it foundation brush. This is what I be using. You have to move really quick with this foundation, y'all, because it will, babes, it will dry. It will dry on you really quick. It's also very buildable, so if you want to go in a little lighter, if you want it to look more and more skin-like, then you can definitely go in lighter. You do not have to use as much product as I be using. I also hit my ears because my ears be a little pale sometimes. Like, let me chocolate. Get you a little chocolate, babes. Oh my goodness, yes. Like so, some people don't do their lids. I do, because as y'all are about to see when we about to powder my brows, because your girl is an oily, sweaty mess. So I'm not super big on bringing my foundation all the way to my neck. Even though I know the experts will be like, bring it to your neck, bring it to your neck. Depending on what you're wearing, sometimes you don't want all that transfer. Sometimes you just don't. Again, y'all, I am a makeup girly that is an enthusiast. And I don't really care about it being super perfect. I just need pictures and videos to look alright. Because anybody that is that close in my business, back it up. Okay, y'all, so now we are going to go in with the powder Y'all, most of the products in this video are very affordable. I will include the prices this time when I'm putting up the products on the screen, because your girl is cheap, okay? Listen, life is expensive. I know we're all bougie. I like shake it a little bit to bring it to the surface. I know we're all bougie in different areas, and that is just fine, but makeup is not where I am bougie, okay? It's just not. I have a couple of products I've spent a lot of money on, but most of the products I use are very much so drugstore friendly. I do this, y'all, because if I do not set and bake my eyelids and brows, y'all, like my little cousin told me, my eyebrows gonna be sweating. And we do not want the eyebrows to be sweating. It just, whatever this combination is, has been working for me, y'all, so well. And I go in more heavy-handed the longer I'm gonna be wearing makeup. So we were only gonna be out for 2 hours. I would have just lightly did this and moved on. But like I said, we want this, oops, to last. Want it to be up and it's stuck. Whew. Y'all, work stressed me out so bad today. I'm a person that really, I can procrastinate with my job or just with life in general, but I really don't like it when other people make you late for your own deadlines. And I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Like, it's a Friday, right? Told my big boss, me and this other person was gonna have this meeting early in the week, right? Send the invite for Wednesday. They were like, no, let's do it Friday. And of course, what happens on a Friday? Life be lifing. So now, when my boss gets back from vacation next week and she asks me where this information is, I'm gonna be like, oh, we had to reschedule. Thankfully, this person is not somebody that be like putting me, like throwing me under the bus, but it's just like, this is supposed to be done like weeks ago, and now we're, and I was rushing to pull the information this morning. So next up, guys, you can see how they gave it that mattifying effect. And yes, I do need to clean up my eyebrows. I told y'all, I'm a lazy makeup girl, okay? Now we got the brows are powder. We're going in with the Revlon Colorstay Brow Creator. This is in the color 610. It also, I think I forgot to show y'all, it has like the brow whisk on the end, and then the other side is the pen. And I do go ahead and brush up the little baby brows. The little baby brows that I was blessed with. I'd be so envious when I see girls with thick eyebrows. I just be like, what is it like, okay, to just be superior? Like what does that feel like? That all you have to really do is clean up your brows and you look beautiful. So sometimes I check to see how much I have. That lets me know when I need to buy some more. But honestly, guys, I really don't have a like perfected brow. Like I told y'all, I am just one of these people that like loves makeup, but like, bruh, I just don't have the patience or the energy to put my anxiety to the test. Because that's really and truly what it is, y'all. So I go in with like light strokes, and then I just kind of make the shape that I like. I like my eyebrows to come out like this. I know some people like it to come down, but I feel like it kind of brings your face down. We're trying to lift, we're trying to give us a sculpted type of look, type of feel. And then I go over to my other eyebrow, which is definitely sisters. They're cousins. They're not twins, you know what I'm saying? Okay? Don't beat yourself up about it. Also, don't beat yourself up about just makeup in general, y'all. Like, makeup is not the easiest thing to do. It takes time for you to learn like what you like. Took me so much time. If I can find it, I will insert a picture of how I used to do my brows, y'all. Like when I very first started, and it was tragic, honey. Like when I say it was tragic, it was tragic. I think I was using like a jet black color. It was not cute. There are some other like brow stuff that I'm kind of want to try this fall and this winter, but for right now, this is my shot girl. So once I have my little outline going on and I'm alright with it, which I'm just alright with it anyway, because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I ain't taking nothing off and starting over, okay? Then I kind of go in with light strokes. Sometimes this comes out better than others. Some days I like my brows better than others. It's just, it is what it is. I will say that typically when I'm on vacation and I can't see too well is when my brows come out the best. The disrespect, right? The disrespect. But just know, brows can be anything, okay? You might like more of a block brow. You might like the strokey hairs. You can do it however you want to do it, baby. This is just what I've been doing. NYX has a brow pencil that I want to try so bad. But the other thing is, like, how when you kind of found your groove and you found like what's been working for you, it's kind of like, if it ain't broke, do I want to spend the extra coins to possibly break it? But yeah, like today we're not in the bathroom. I cannot see the best, and I love the brows. Like sometimes I do them way too dark, and sometimes I do them way too light. Anyway, so now that that is done, we're gonna highlight it. We're gonna make them pop, make it look real sexy, make it look like our eyebrows are done when they're clearly not. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Again, another if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's cheap. Comes in so many different colors and shades, y'all. Like, I love this stuff. I don't have one of those makeup pans, and honestly I just don't want another tool that I have to clean. So I literally just put a little bit of product on a paper towel like so, and now I'm looking for, where is my angle brush? Oh man. Okay, here she is. Angle brush. Whoop, whoop. You see how it has that angle? It just really helps us to be able to get into that arch. So I just take a little bit of product like so, okay, and I just clean shawty girl up. I will tell you, kind of go a little bit below, because sometimes like what I just did is I hit this line, and so that's just gonna make like my eyebrows a bit thinner than what we originally just did. I am using a shade that is meant for highlighting the face. Most of the time people are looking for concealers for two things: to either hide blemishes or to add highlighting to the face. This is a highlighting shade that I really like a lot. And you can also add it a little bit more thicker if you're super like seeing the hairs really makes you mad. You can go in more to hide them. I really don't care, because like I said, y'all, I love makeup, but bruh, get out my face. If you were that close. So now I'm gonna hit the other under eye. And you see how this time I started a little bit further down? That way when I'm going up, it's not shortening my brows, because we're gonna have to fix that first brow, because shawty girl is not right. This is also where you can go in and kind of change the shape if you like overdrew somewhere that you did not like. And then I just kind of buff her out very lightly. Yes. So I'm definitely liking this brow a little bit more right now. I don't want to get mad. And I do still carve out my upper brow with a highlighted shade. I do not suggest it, especially if you're starting out, because you can end up with halo brows, which will show up on flash, and it will look crazy. Okay. Again, if I could find like some pictures, y'all, just like I'll feel more comfortable just like playing. I'm removing a lot of the excess off so I can just kind of come in here and cleans this up a little bit. You see how it just a little. We don't need a lot. You can do this with your foundation, or you could do this with a flesh colored concealer that you would use to like cover up dark spots, but it just cleans it up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna come over to this other side right here and do the same thing. Especially when you're doing strokes, it can just make it look so much more like even. And there we go. So I am team use these products for multiple things, okay? Because we're saving coins, all right? So with the remainder, because clearly I always use them more than necessary, I use this as a eyeshadow primer. And I'm currently trying to debate, are we gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow today? Are we? I'm gonna let you know right now, I have a tendency to use way more product than necessary. I do. But especially when you are a brown or black girly, you know, sometimes eyeshadows, they just don't come up for us on our skin the same way they look in the pan. So that's another reason why I go ahead and conceal my lids. And it's been a wonderful primer. Like, y'all, I have not had a single issue with my eyeshadow like messing up or breaking apart. It has literally been like an amazing use as a primer for my eyelids and eyeshadows. So next, what you could use is a fluffy brush if you wanted to. You could use a beauty blender. I like to remove excess as I'm moving along off my tools. It makes it easier when it's time to wash them too, so. But yeah, you could use a beauty blender. You could use a brush if you wanted to. I'm going back in with the same sponge I used before to bake my lids with. And I just go in to smooth the product out, make sure it's a little even. Even if it's a little patchy, it's gonna be okay, okay? Because we about to be Picasso. We about to be a little masterpiece. A little masterpiece. And that's just kind of how I blend it out. Y'all, the lighting is so much better in this video. If you watched my very first one, because this is my second one, I appreciate you, babes. Really and truly. People have been asking me to do makeup videos for a while, but I was just like, y'all, I'm not a professional. Okay, I definitely don't follow like all the makeup artists like guidance and rules. I did learn via YouTube University, but then I was just like, bro, I just make it adaptable to you. So even with my steps that I do, some people like to conceal first, some people like to go ahead and contour before they put their foundation on. And I think that helps them use less product, but because we're also using an affordable foundation, we ain't even got to do all of that. So now that that is complete, y'all, it is the moment of truth. Okay, are we about to actually use eyeshadow and do a little light look, or am I gonna be lazy again and just use bronzer? Let's go eyeshadow. So I am using Aina's ANASTASIA palette. When I found out that she was coming out with a palette, I don't even know if they still make this. You may be able to find it at like a TJ Maxx, Marshalls type of thing. I was hyped because I knew that as a chocolate woman, she was gonna create shades that was gonna make us look so delicious, so beautiful. And I was like, I have to have it. I don't care how much it costs. Y'all, these colors are so beautiful. Clearly, I have had this for a while. And the color payoff is amazing. So we're gonna start with a fluffy brush. And I think I'm just gonna go in with, what are we about to do? I have no idea. What are we about to do, babes? We're gonna use this shade down here just to start off with. And I'm just picking up some of the product. And I'm gonna start up here near my crease. I will tell you that if you're really into eyeshadow, you really wanna learn how to do like really super beautiful eyeshadows, that I would tell you to look for people who have your eye shape, because how you do your eyeshadow is gonna, you know, it's gonna change depending on the type of eyes. If you have hooded lids, do you have a lot of like brow space like I do? Do you have a lot of lid space? All that factors into how you're gonna apply it. This is gonna be like my transition area. That's why I'm doing sweeping motions to just kind of blend it. I go ahead and go to my next eye because sometimes I use the same brush, y'all, and when I'm going to a new color, so I don't want it to change and be a different shade on a different eye. This also has helped me keep my eyeshadow a little bit more balanced. Very, very light. I love this shade. Honestly and truly, I'm really trying not to be lazy, but oh, my insides are like, Patty, just put this all over your lid and call it a day, baby. Call it a day. But I kind of want to do a little something. A little something. I think the next makeup video we'll do, it will be when I'm actually going out, because I love a smoky eye. I love come look at me, a vixen, like, ooh, I'm that girl type of eye. I love it so much. So now that I have sat here and did this for way longer than necessary, the next color I'm going to pick up is going to be Credit, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit, y'all, because I have a tendency to be a little heavy-handed, and you do not need a lot with your palette, okay? A little goes a long way. And we're just going to hit this corner. You see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? And then I do kind of go over a little bit. Now, you can go back in and make this as more intense as you want to, but I'm recording a lot of stuff and I don't want it to look like I'm about to go to a date or a dinner. I want it to still look more day appropriate. But lol, how pretty is that? How pretty. So freaking cute. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more because, like I said, I got issues. I don't know what a little is. But this can get dark really, really fast, y'all. So pace yourself, really and truly. And now for the moment of truth is, I really want to pick up this green so bad. I wanna pick up this green so bad. But one of the outfits I'm wearing is blue from one of the videos I'm doing. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay, so I'm gonna pick up, this brush already has product on it. We'll use this for the under eye. But for the lid, we're gonna use a brush like this. Keep in mind, y'all, I use brushes for whatever I think they work for. Okay, we're going in with the shade that says sponsored because we want sponsors. Like for referring for play. So I'm just doing like a tapping motion again, and we're just gonna hit the lid. Cause I just want a little, like, y'all see how pretty that is? It's so like iridescent. I'm starting to sweep because I'm trying to keep it from being a little too intense. But it's just soft and like, oh, I love. You can definitely make this way more intense. But I feel like it just opens the eye some. It still gives a little sexy, but it's so subtle when you're only adding a little bit. So we're just doing a little soft baddie today. A soft baddie. Now keep in mind, when you're using other like eyeshadow palettes, you might have to be a little bit more heavy-handed. But look how cute. Y'all, this eye is a lot more sexy than I originally was gonna do when I sat down to do this face. But there it is. If I pack anymore, y'all, it's gonna look like we really going to dinner somewhere. So I'm gonna stop there to remove some of the excess off of here. And now we're gonna go in with some eyeliner, which is the Infallible. I use it so much that the writing is wiping off. And this is Noor Jet Black, babes. And then we're just gonna go in. So honestly, y'all, I will tell you, I still mess up with eyeliner sometimes. And when I mess up, I just make it bigger. Let me stop. I'm trying to concentrate. Literally, I'm just doing a line. And this also helps, for my personal opinion, when you're wearing lashes and you're trying to hide that band a little bit, especially if you're not a person that's comfortable with putting it underneath the lash. But I really love the shape of my eyes, so we coming together. Part of me wanted to do a wing, but I was like, I don't want that type of problems today. Some people are so good at this. One of my friends is a makeup artist, y'all. Well, actually multiple of my friends. And her eyeliner just like, she's so gorgeous just naturally. But when she does her eyes, you just stare. Like, it's just, you feel like you're coming and seeing into her soul. It's so pretty. Now, depending on how spicy you're feeling, you can go underneath the lid. Sometimes that kind of irritates my eyes, especially if I'm going to be wearing lashes and be out for a while. And I love to bring it to my inner corners because I love that shape. Okay, so now, sorry, I'm talking so much. We're gonna go back in with that credit shade, and we are going to hit underneath the eye a bit. Alright, babe, go gentle now, because here is where you can make it super sexy. I like to do this before I put my eyeliner in there because I feel like it's easier. Sometimes eyeliner get a little wild. And we're doing it soft. If I was going out for like dinner, let me tell you something. I'm a layer, okay? I'm a layer, babe. Something thick on there. Make her look real dark and sexy. But we're being subtle. At least we're trying to. Okay, so now that is complete, wipe off that excess. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush just to kind of sweep up that extraness that's kind of fell out a little bit. And now we're going in with the bottom eyeliner into the waterline. Be careful about doing this. Some people could just go in like that. I like to pull this down a little bit. Guys, you know what I usually like to do before doing this? I forgot to conceal the under eye. Let's do that first, y'all. You might have to go back and do that shadow again. I completely forgot. This is what happens when you stop doing your makeup on a regular basis. So we just gonna hit that under eye like so. Pull it up, because we're trying to snatch it up. Snatch the face up. Hit the nose like, whoop. I love my cutest bow, so I like that to be defined. And then we're gonna hit where we're gonna contour. I cannot believe I forgot to do this first. It's okay, it's alright. Now, some people, when they're doing their contour, they might bring this down like this. I'll try to include screenshots of like the different methods of contouring. And I would just tell you, have fun and practice to see what you like the best. Because it's gonna vary like for your face shape. So now I'm using my little beauty blender, and I put a little bowl of water over here, guys, so I wouldn't have to get up. So I'm gonna dip it. Brush a little bit off, and then we are just gonna blend our babes out. I really like this, especially if you're filming, you're taking pictures and stuff. Also, you don't have to do the forehead. I don't even have a big forehead, but I still be like, what? I need this to prep the contour on my nose, but it's just blend, like, all this concealer, she does what she needs to do. So we're gonna kind of basically go over what we just worked so hard to do under our eye. But this is also gonna make, when we do go back with that shadow, make it pop more. And this is a great example of what I mean by, like, if you forget a step, it's okay. If you mess up, it's okay. We gonna work it out, okay? One thing for certain and two things for sure, we still gonna be cute all day, every day. But once you kind of learn to stop having meltdowns, it's gonna help so much. It's gonna make you have less anxiety during your makeup, and it's gonna make it more fun. I'm pulling this down, y'all, because your sis is trying to snatch her face. I know I got jaws, baby, I got jaws. And I also don't like get super frustrated about stuff being super symmetrical, y'all. 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, and if they do, get out my face, bro. Especially if they're mean about it. Like, I feel like the people that are typically the most mean and the harder on people that do makeup are girls that don't do makeup. Be like, you got all this smoke, you can't put on no eyeliner. Stop talking about people. Stop being mean. So I really try to blend this out as best as I can, y'all. Look at the face. Can you see the vision coming together? I'm sorry this video is so long, y'all, but I'm really trying to show y'all how I be doing this in real time. Hopefully we don't run out of storage. I blend this out very, very well, because one thing you don't want to do is begin to powder your face before this has really dried. So just to make sure we are really, really like blended to perfection, I go back with my big fluffy foundation brush and I just blend some more. But you see how it looks a lot more natural. And this is why makeup is really an art. It's really, really and truly an art. I'm going around the edges of where I concealed. And do you see the vision already of it snatching, slimming? I do have hyperpigmentation here, so sometimes even when I don't have on makeup, people be like, oh, I love your contour, and I'm like, listen, babe, my hyperpigmentation just isn't in the right spot. It just makes it look like I'm always wearing contour, and I'm not. So now that we have this, and I know that this is dry, we are gonna powder, and then we're gonna go back and fix our under eye with a shadow. Oh yeah, ooh yeah. Okay, what I say when I do powder. So I have to shake this to bring it to the surface because I've been using it for a while, and it just helps it to come up. Hopefully I'm not shaking the whole video. And we're just gonna pick up some product with that same little sponge and powder everywhere your heart desires. I am gonna powder my nose to the point that I probably look like a little crackhead, a little coke queen. And that is because this is babes. I'm only sweating it. We gotta get this together, okay? If you're not a super oily person, you don't have to do this, but like some people be real cute with it. The person that did our makeup for my friend's wedding, she did not make our face very well, y'all. I have never in my life had my under eye separated. My under eye separated, y'all. Like it was like breaking apart. I have never had that happen in my life. I was so mad. But luckily it didn't happen until the reception. But I was like, you supposed to ask people what their skin type is before you just jump in there. Because what worked for one person ain't gonna work for another, you feel me? I'm going back in with the nose just a little bit more. When I tell y'all your girl is oily, I mean it. Like, some people be like, oh, I'm oily, and they have like this fake little glow. No, babes. Some of us are really oily, sweaty girls. Going back in, big old foundation brush, and we're just gonna clean her up. And as you can see, that helped to like mattify our face. It is coming together, and I'm so happy. Make sure you're really getting to those like crevices. And also, if you are a person who has beautiful smile lines, which don't worry about it, okay? That means you have a wonderful, beautiful, full life, okay? We don't need to fear getting older, y'all. I watched this video of this woman who was just like, why do I want to erase the roadmap of my life off of my face? All of these memories, all this joy. So if you have this, like I have this, but if yours is a little bit even more indented, and you feel like you've seen your makeup separate, go ahead and make this part of your face, okay? Go ahead and use that powder to set it very, very well. And again, know that it's okay, y'all. Aging is a gift. It is a gift. I don't know why that made me like want to get emotional, but it's a gift that we are still here. It really and truly is. Whew. Why am I so emotional? All right, babes. And that'll do it. That'll do it. Give me a little close up. This is not like filtered or anything. Sometimes you can check to see if you need to like fix anything. You want to go in some more. But now, okay, we're gonna go ahead back in with that eyeshadow and do the under eye, because I forgot what I was doing. Did I put a brush back? And I did. Grab her back. This is the brush I'm using. Going back in with the shade Credit just a little bit, y'all, because she's pigmented. But now you can kind of see it pop a bit more now that we brighten our under eye. And you can see how this is a sexy smoky eye if you're doing like a smoky eye shade. It's okay if you see like all this fallout that's happening. It is a-okay. We're gonna fix that. We gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. Now this is where you can layer it a lot more if you want more of a smoky look. But we're just gonna clean up with the fluffy brush and just blend it. Like so. And if that's really gonna bother you and send you like over the moon, go back in with your powder and just clean it up and brighten it a little bit. I don't care. I don't care. We're done with the eyeshadow. Now we're going back in with our eyeliner to hit our waterline, and I am going to pull down. Be careful depending on what type of foundation you're using, because you can leave a mark in your face, but because they are matte and because we are powdered, it's fine. So I just kind of gently pull it down. You don't need to super drag your face. You can do this as intensely as you want to or as light as you want to. It's up to you. You can bleed it over the line if you want to. I typically bleed it over when I'm doing my mascara, so we're just gonna leave sis there. And if you mess up like I just did, it's fine. I think a lot of people feel like if they mess up, they can't still get a good result. But y'all, it's okay. You still gonna be bad. So now we're going in with some contour, and we're using Danessa Mavericks. This is Deep, the powder bronzer. My friend put me on, and clearly I love sis. Now look, stop talking about me, but this is not the right brush. This is just the brush that I use, and I'm going to attempt to be light today, y'all. Like, I feel like this is looking like an evening time look, and was that light? No. No. It's fine. You can hit the perimeter or you don't have to on your forehead. It's up to you, your preferences, your insecurities. Me? snatch this job right here. Yeah. Look like I done had some surgery. Go ahead and snatch it up. Okay. And now we're gonna stop because I don't have self-control and I'm gonna just do way too much. So you can go ahead and blend that out, but today I kind of just want to just get this over with. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose too. I use a brush like this. I feel like it helps so much when you're doing your nose. And clearly I messed up just now, but that's okay. You saw how we just fixed that? Just keep going. If you've seen Nemo, Finding Nemo, and what did Dory be saying? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep going. Just like life, just keep going, babes. Keep it going. Now here I do the cute little button effect. I'm not insecure about my nose, y'all, but if you are, you can definitely make this like super duper thin if you wanted to, but I got Mimi's how got Mimi, and I just don't care. Okay. But again, I understand everybody has different insecurities, so you can do a patting motion, which is probably the most effective, but sometimes I do a buffering motion as well, especially this area here. I'm like, babes, get this whole jawline, snatch it up. I hate when people be talking about Tiana Taylor, because I'm like, bruh, if God gave me a jawline like that, honey, if he super snatched and sculpted me together, you couldn't tell me nothing. I always saying she looks emasculate. She looks beautiful. I love how this came out. I will also say, be careful about your baby hairs. I don't think you should do baby hairs until you've done your face. Personal opinion. But some people like to do that, and then when they take off like their scarf or whatever, then you kind of see the line of demarcation where you didn't finish your makeup. But yeah, let me finish these cheeks. This side is doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Look how pretty this bronzer is, y'all. This is so cute. Okay, we just gonna powder his nose down. You can also do this with a smaller brush if you need to, want to. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the table, y'all. And you can also push this a little bit more into the brow. Makeup faces be looking so crazy. Okay. So now we're gonna do two things. I'm gonna hit up under my jaw with the powder. I kind of like to move it down to the crevice so I can just take this sponge right so, and that'll help me super like carve this area out just a little bit, just to make it pop a little bit more. This is completely unnecessary. You do not have to do this. And you can do it heavier, you can do it lighter. You ain't gotta do it at all. But you see how that it just helps to like create that illusion and make that line look a lot better, in my opinion, especially if you messed up and your contour is kind of not doing what you wanted it to do. It's another way you can clean that up. And now, y'all, we're gonna fix my brows a bit. I like to go back in at this point and just kind of reline them to make them pop more. You see how that's like, once we have it all clean, it just helps to sharpen it. So this is what I mean by you can go back and fix things. It's okay. And sometimes it's easy to see too after you done lined it up. Okay. And I'm actually good with how this is blended. Okay, so now we're gonna do some blush, y'all. And the only blush that I own is the e.l.f. powder, which they actually still sell, y'all. After the last video I saw, I was like, oh, it's still there. We're gonna do what I always do. And we're gonna do a combination of these two. I was really sitting here like, oh, we're gonna do something different. And where you apply your brush is completely up to you, your preference. I hit the cheeks a little bit. Last time I kind of went in. And also, it's okay after you put your setting spray on if you have to go back and add some more blush. Because it's not unpigmented, but it's not the most pigmented blush on the market. And it adds color to the face. Because sometimes when you don't have on blush, it makes you kind of look like you're about to be in a casket. You don't want to be in a casket. We look rosy and dewy and happy and bad. Bow. Okay. So now we're about to highlight with another Danessa Mavericks product, which is not very cheap. But she is absolutely a beautiful palette. And today we're gonna go in with the pinky color. Again, y'all, this is just the brush I'll be using. Works for me. I'm using this like rose gold sweet saffron color, and we're just gonna, I just want to look a little Barbie today. Gently tap the cheeks because this is very pigmented, y'all. It's not one of them highlighters you gotta scrape to see. I still do the bridge of my nose, my forehead, hit my cupid's bow a little bit. And I am a lover of an inner corner highlight, so I use a little, okay, focus. A little brush like this, same color, and we hit the inner corner. Again, y'all, I just really love my eyes, so I just love what it does. It's so subtle. I mean, even if you're not doing any type of eye look, if you just add a little inner corner highlight, it's so cute. And then I do hit my brow. Because especially if you're filming and you're taking pictures, y'all, it's gonna look so good in pictures. If not, you know how to do it. It's up to you, babes. And we have finally hit the moment where we are about to set this face. I am using the NYX Matte Finish Mini Fat Spray. Okay. They also have this in a dewy. I'll use the dewy with the same foundation in the wintertime. But like I said, it's hot. We need to keep this staying. And I spray more than necessary. Like, you know how you season a food? Ooh, I got it in my mouth. And you season till the ancestors tell you to stop. It's the same vibe. So at this point, this is usually where I clean up, but I'm just gonna wait for this to dry down and come back. We're gonna do a lash and a lip, y'all, and we're gonna finish this up. Y'all, I love this finishing spray. You see how it like melts it down and just puts it all together, like. So we're going in with my favorite lash brand, which is the IENVY Extension Curl. This is a beautiful diagram that I don't know why I never showed you. Yeah. So I'm using some lashes I've already used before, guys. I'm gonna kind of speed past this. If you would like a specific just how I put on my lashes tutorial, definitely let me know. But where is my tweezers? Let me find out and put these lashes on, and we'll be back to do this lip real quick. Okay, y'all, so I don't know what just happened to my tweezers. I laid everything out, y'all, and I promise you I put them out on the table and I could not find them. So I just had to struggle bust it with my fingers. And y'all know I got Italians, so they're not on the absolute best that I like them to be on, but they're there. I'm so frustrated. I pulled everything out. I feel like it might be hiding in this towel I have laying here, but it's fine. I'm going to fix it. So I had to put them on by putting the glue like on my lid, because there was just no way I was going to make a mess trying to put the lash on. But to do it with these long nails, I think I did okay. Okay, and we're gonna move on. So I'm using the same pencil that I use for my brows as a lip liner, and we're gonna line the lips. And just because you were blessed with full lips does not mean that you cannot overline. Okay, we overline. Also, if you're just doing like an everyday look, you can always make your lips pop by kind of doing the same thing we did with the brows, by going in with a little bit of concealer, very little. It'll just make your lips pop. Yes. Honestly, you know how I tell you don't be upset, just keep pivoting. Y'all, that bothered me because I'm like, when I tell you I touched it and I know it was here, it made me so mad. So now we are going to use a nude today, and we're doing the NYX Butter Gloss. Again, y'all, the price is on the screen. I'm using this in the shade Praline, and it's mostly gone. But it's just a nice, really pretty pinky color. And I kind of like blending out my lip liner a bit, just so it looks super just natural. And there you have it. So I am going to take my my new skin peptide palette. If you want this, let me know. I'll have the link below, because this actually takes care of your lips. It has wonderful ingredients in it, and you can use this just on your skin. This is beautiful color. Oops, like look how pretty that is. We're just gonna layer that on top. Yes, it has such like a pretty iridescent like look to it. Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. I feel like it goes over any lip, and it's not like tacky or anything. So y'all, this is the beat. Let me get dressed right quick and we'll wrap. Okay, y'all, so I found my tweezers, okay, while I was cleaning up, and I had to fix these lashes because they were looking crazy. I do have some glue that's like drying right there, but that'll dry clear. But I forgot to do our under eye. I do like to add a little bit of mascara. I feel like it really just helps like your under eye look a little bit more sultry. Some people actually do like lashes on the bottoms as well, but you see how it kind of like smoked it out a little bit more. Also guys, when you finish your makeup, this is always when you can go back in and add like, oh, I want more mascara. Oh, let me add some more eyeliner, because I could add more eyeliner to this waterline here, but guess what, I'm getting a little tired. We've been doing this for like an hour. But okay, now let me throw on some clothes real quick. So thank y'all so much, y'all, for bearing with me through this entire video, guys. I had a wonderful time chatting with you. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, your ideas, or if there's any products that you want to try, and I'll catch y'all in another makeup video. Bye.